What is going on, everyone? I'm Crazy Pickle and welcome back to another Skyforge video. So in today's video we're gonna talk about top 3 companion abilities for the beginners, and it's simply my opinion. If you have any other suggestions or you think that another companion ability will be better for the beginners to focus on, to try to get on unlock the ability, then please leave the comments down below. Alright guys, let's get started. So the first ability we're gonna talk about is the Treasure Hunter. Why this gonna be? That's gonna be probably the one of the main and the first ability you're probably gonna have to focus on my opinion. The reason why is because the Treasure Hunter is allowing you in the regions to find the treasures, and you can see it. It says you can find up to 12 treasures per day, meaning that every day after the reset of the server, you can do 12 treasures in the regions. Keep in mind that every region is not gonna have exactly 12 treasures, so you have to switch up the regions back and forth to get all total 12 treasures. And it's simply how it works. You just go to the region like I'm right here, and you can see that mark 400 meters away from me. So it shows me where the treasure located, and looks like it's only one treasure in this region, or yeah. That's the only treasure in this region, so it should be probably somewhere here in the middle. Let's just teleport it right here. And it works very simple. You don't have to kill anything. You just find the place where the treasure is located and just find the treasure. So it's very simple. And what it does, what it gives you actually, it gives you randomly, like random rewards, like marks of the assassin, king, and stuff like that. So I think I attacked the enemies, but anyway, so here we go. You can see the treasures like that, and you simply just interact with it, search for the treasure. You have that kind of radar, and you just move around, and when it becomes green, you can see the spot like that. So this is where the treasure, you just dig out, push the space or whatever the interact button you're using, and after some time it's just gonna give you. So I just got the equipment container, so I only got that. There is nothing else. Obviously now I have to switch to the different region and find enough different treasures. Keep in mind, the bigger the region will be, the more treasures you can see it there. Probably gonna be about maybe 4 to 5 treasures sometimes. Sometimes it could be just three treasures or stuff like that. So that's how it works. Pretty simple, and like I said, it gives you randomly. It said inside you may also find 20 marks of assassin, sage, judge, or king, which is these marks right here. So all these 4 marks, which you can usually farm in the invasion missions, and this one is from the distortions. But at least if you cannot do the distortions, or you still cannot be able to do the invasion missions at least solo, or you have troubles to find a group with this, then the companion ability Treasure Hunter will definitely help you out a little bit. You also can get 1 or 2 sparks of frugality, perfection, memory, simplicity, luck, superiority, or evolution. Again, it's completely random, and this is the sparks right here, which requires for you to it helps you to reroll the stats a little bit more efficient, I would say. So you can definitely save up those, and when you're ready to reroll the stats, you can use those sparks. And I did have the video how to reroll the stats on your gear, and I was talking about some of the sparks. And I like the one of the comment that one of the guy actually mentioned that the one of the sparks, I think it's perfection. When you replace equipment stats, the new set, no, it's not the perfection. He talked about one of the, I think it's evolution. Yeah, when you replace equipment stats, all non-locked stats will remain the same, but will have the highest possible value. So that one is a really good. You will save a lot of credits by using these sparks when you reroll in those stats. So that's the reason why the Treasure Hunter, on my opinion, should be the first ability that you have to unlock as a new player. Like with some, if you don't have any abilities, definitely save up the victor medals, which that's the resources required to unlock the treasure or any companion abilities. Save up for that ability first. So that's going to be your first ability that you have to unlock. And again, you get the equipment containers. You can see in my case it's generation 27. I am not sure if, let's say, if your rank is lower, for example, than mine, for example, like 100 or something like that, you're already junior god and stuff like that, but your rank is very, very low, I believe it still should give you the same generation box. Gen 27 on PC, then whatever the generation PS4 and Xbox at the moment. But definitely it will help you a lot, at least to get that upgrade gear, and you can just open it and, you know, you have a blue or purple quality gear that you can get. It still works, even if you get the blue one, it still helps a lot. It gives you some stats here and there, so definitely, you know, you will get a better gear than you had before. And let's just move on to the next ability. So the next ability we're going to talk about is, I would say, search and rescue or personal medic. This one of those two abilities, definitely you can, I would probably prefer more of a personal medic, because if you're doing stuff solo a lot, or trying to do, every time you kill the group of enemies and you out of the combat, it will restore all of your health, all of your dashes, and as well as your finishing attack and divine healing and willpower abilities. It also will save your spark if you die in battle while you're in divine form. You can use the remaining time of the spark for free and complete an adventure. So meaning you go to the mission, you go to, you know, you go god, you'll have enough faith, or it's a free god form. You go god, for example, you have, let's say, 30 minutes on your god, right? You go through the mission, you killing bosses, killing mobs, and some boss, for example, you messed it up, or, you know, you're not strong enough, it killed you, right? And let's say 15 minutes left on your god. When you died, you resurrect at the last save point, I guess, and you can go god again, but at that time you don't have to use any faith. So when you like switch to alt, where you shows your faith bar, instead of like telling you amount of faith required to go god, it will completely show 0, and you can go god again without using any faith. So that's a really, really good ability if, you know, if you're trying to do missions as a god and you're still not strong enough, you know, you don't have a lot of upgrades for your god form, etc., gear, all the stats and stuff like that. So it's definitely gonna help out a lot. Plus, if you're doing this in a non-god form, every time you come out of the battle, it will restore all your health, all of your dashes, finishing strikes, and the divine abilities, like the divine healing and the willpower. So definitely gonna help out a lot for that. Pretty simple ability. I would probably gonna focus that abilities on after the treasure hunter. Definitely gonna help you a lot. Let's move on to the next, and the last ability is going to be, on my opinion, search and rescue. So your companion spots survivors from a distance and marks them for you. When you rescue the survivor, you will receive 3 times more followers or faith. So meaning, as you can see right now, right here, I have 2 marks, and you can find those followers in the regions or the squad missions. That's the only 2 places where you can find followers, and they're located on different spots. They respawn after a certain times. Like, for example, if it's a region, they will respawn on maybe the different spots or the same spots after a certain time. I'm not sure what exactly time is that, but they will respawn. So, and you can see that mark above the follower. Dude looks like that, just sitting around or crying around, whatever. And you just come back, come to that person, rescue, and then boom, 3 followers. Then we're just gonna go to this guy right here. I'm gonna have to kill this guys, and then I'm gonna rescue, and boom, 3 followers. So there is a random chance that you can get 3 times more. I mean, without the ability, I would only get 1 follower. So the reason I'm getting 3 is because of that ability. If I wouldn't have the ability, it would only give me 1 follower. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to find 1 more follower right here right now. I'm sure it's somewhere here. I don't usually do followers at all, so only maybe like while I'm doing squad missions, but that's all I do. But it's also pretty helpful, you know, while you do missions, or maybe while you do regions as a new player. You know, you clear in regions, I guess, for, let's say, for the first time, to get that first clear reward with knowledge of enemies. And, you know, while you're running around doing missions, you have a chance to find these followers, and it's easy to spot them while they have that mark, so it definitely helping you. You don't have to actually look for them. And I know there is a lot of players who already marked pretty much every map, every region map where the followers actually located, which is really good, and I do appreciate for them doing that, because it's a lot of work. You know, every time you find a follower, boom, open the map, do the mark on the map, save all those screenshots and stuff like that. But we're gonna rescue this guy again, and let's see, boom, 15 followers. If I wouldn't have the ability, it would only give me 5 followers. So, but now I got 15, which is pretty good. And the last part of this ability that it says faith, right? So the reason why it says faith, it's because you can only do 100 rescues. So meaning you can only do 100 rescues per day. I should mention that first. Per day, every day after the reset the server, you can do 100 rescues. So meaning 100 of those little guys you can rescue. And of course, you're still gonna get more followers or faith if you have an ability, the search and rescue ability or not. So we're gonna rescue it again and see how much we'll get. Boom, 15 again. So it will apply almost the same for the faith, I believe. It also goes like 1, 3. I think it goes 1, 3, and 5, I believe. I don't really remember. I never farmed faith this way because I don't really need it. I have a lot of faith, but that's how you do it. It's easy to spot the followers. I think the range, when it actually gonna mark the followers, I would believe it's 60 meters. 64, 70, there you go. I think it's 80 meters. I can still see it. 80. Okay, so it's a 90 meters. It's about 90 meters away from the follower, then it will mark the follower, and you can just easily find it, rescue it, and get your either followers or faith. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. The one thing I only gonna mention that how to unlock the abilities. You may probably gonna ask, okay, how am I supposed to unlock this? It's, of course, it's not gonna be an easy task to do. You're gonna have to farm the victor medals from your directives, like right here, you know. In these missions, again, you're gonna have to do it either with somebody, especially like invasion missions, if you're not gonna be able to do it solo, for example. And definitely the trial missions, you're gonna have to do it with a group and ask other people to help you out with it. So, and again, I always, you know, trying to, you know, tell people, join the Pantheon, try to find people. I know it's not easy right now, you know, community is very small, but try your best and see what you can do. But you're gonna have to farm victor medals, and when you have enough, you go to your capital, or you can actually go an easy way. You just go to the companion abilities, click on the ability that you want to get, because if I'll click it, it disable it. So click on the ability. Then what it does, it will open the Hall of Trophies for you exactly for that ability. So I'm gonna show you, like, if I can find it, because this Hall of Trophy is complete mess. But what it does, oh, there you go, Treasure Hunter. So it will unlock your window from the companion abilities to this page like that right away. And you can just click the purchase button. I believe the full price for the Treasure Hunter ability is 10,000 victor medals, which is not a lot. Surprisingly, for the ability like that, it's not a lot. But if you will wait for the Hall of Trophy sale, which they do it time to time, I would say maybe once per invasion, I would say once per invasion, and it will be half off. So instead of 10,000 victor medals, you will pay only 5,000, and it's easy to get, even as a new player, even with, you know, some little help here and there. But you can get to 5,000 victor medals and get that ability. When you get that ability, it's gonna become very, very easy for you to, you know, get the gear, get these little sparks here and there sometimes. And if you're gonna do that daily, then it will definitely, in a long run, it will definitely benefit you a lot. I believe search and rescue is the one of the expensive one. I think it's not more than 20,000 victor medals. I believe it's 20. But again, it should be half off already for the Hall of Trophy sale, so it's gonna be about 10, not more than 10,000 victor medals. And the personal medic, if I can find this, of course. And personal medic, it should be about somewhere the same. I think it's also going to be not more than 10,000 victor medals, or if it's on sale. And yeah, that's pretty much all. So you need to just farm your victor medals in order to unlock those abilities. And again, go for the treasure hunter first if you don't have any other abilities. If you already unlocked some of it, go for the treasure hunter. It will definitely help you out a lot. Plus, I actually forgot one more thing about treasure hunter ability. There is a chance. There is a chance to get the adept relics. It's gonna be a lower rank. I think I do have actually one in my bag right now. Where is that? Where is that? It's right here. So it should be this level of the adept relic. It will give you 3100 might and either critical damage or main damage or companion bonus damage, general defense, stuff like that. So that it's going to be completely random, but it's a very, very low chance, but it's still possible to get. I know a lot of people who's doing the 12 treasures every day. They have a lot of this adept relic. And what's the adept relics for is for your adepts, where you can equip it and it will give that might to your character, as well as the stat, for example main damage, and of course one stat for your adept, which is +9 to agility. So definitely gonna help you a lot with that as well, give you small boost and stuff like that. So okay guys, this is it for this video. It wasn't too long, I guess, but if you still have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and also let me know what other videos you would like to see. I know some people was requesting like, oh, do the review on every, legendary weapons. I'm definitely gonna work on that as well. And again guys, if you like this video, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notification that you're not gonna miss new video I post. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord server. All the links you can find in the description. And until the next time, take care.